Good morning, beloved. Yes, I am talking to you. Not the version of you that dragged yourself out of bed this morning wondering if today was going to be just like yesterday. Not the version of you that looked in the mirror and had a little argument with your own reflection. I am talking to the real you, the powerful you, the version of you that exists underneath all that noise, underneath all that doubt, underneath all those people who told you to be realistic, to lower your expectations, to stop dreaming so loudly. I am talking to that version of you, and I need you to lean in close right now, because what I am about to tell you is going to change the entire trajectory of your day, and if you let it, your entire life. Now, before we go any further, I want you to do something for me. I want you to take one deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. Good. Because what you just did was remind your body that you are still here. You are still in this. And that, my dear, is not a small thing. That is everything. So let us begin. And let us begin with a truth that the world has been rather shy about telling you. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too much. And you are most certainly not too little. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, which I know sounds like something you would needlepoint onto a pillow and roll your eyes at. But stay with me, because this is not a pillow. This is a morning meditation that is about to rearrange your entire inner furniture. Here is something I have observed over many years of watching people struggle magnificently with their own greatness. The issue is never a lack of talent. It is never a lack of intelligence. It is almost always, almost universally, a lack of trust. Trust in themselves, trust in the universe, trust that the ground will hold them when they take the next step. And because they do not trust, they stay still. And because they stay still, nothing moves. And because nothing moves, they decide that they must not be meant for anything better. Can you see how perfectly backwards that is? It is like refusing to turn on the light and then complaining about the dark. Now I know. You have had mornings where getting out of bed felt like an Olympic sport with no medal at the end. I know you have had days where your inner voice was not a kind coach, but something closer to a rather rude commentator who has strong opinions about every single thing you do. I know what it feels like to wake up and already feel behind, already feel tired, already feel like the world started without you and locked the door. I know this because every single person who has ever done something magnificent in their life has stood exactly where you are standing right now, in the middle of the mess, wondering if they had what it takes. And here is the magnificent joke of it all. They did not know they had what it took either. They were scared too. They doubted too. They had mornings where they looked at the ceiling and had a full conversation with it about whether any of this was worth it. The ceiling, to its credit, never answered, but they got up anyway. And that is the secret, my friend. Not the absence of doubt, not the presence of perfect conditions, just getting up anyway. So here is what we are going to do this morning. We are going to do something ancient and powerful and wildly effective that modern science, bless its heart, has only recently caught up to. We are going to speak words of power over our own lives, not because we are performing a little ritual for entertainment, not because we are pretending things are perfect when they are decidedly not, but because the words you speak to yourself are the blueprint the universe uses to build your reality. And if your blueprint has been full of holes and crossed out lines and pages that say, "not good enough," scrawled all over them, then it is time, this very morning, to write a new one. The words you say to yourself matter so enormously that most people, if they could see them printed on a page, would be horrified. Not because they are bad people, but because they have been so conditioned to minimize themselves, to preemptively apologize for taking up space, to shrink before anyone else has even asked them to. We live in a world that is very good at teaching people to be small. And you, my dear courageous soul, who clicked on this video at whatever ungodly hour it currently is, have decided, maybe without even fully realizing it, to stop being small. Let us honor that decision with everything we have got this morning. Let us talk about what is actually happening in your brain when you repeat affirmations, because I want you to understand this is not mystical nonsense. Well, it is a little mystical, but it is also deeply practical. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity, which is simply the brain's ability to rewire itself based on repeated experience. Every thought you think carves a little groove in your neural pathways. Think the same thought enough times, and that groove becomes a canyon. Your brain starts traveling down that canyon automatically, without any effort, because that is the path it knows. Now, if that canyon has been carved by thoughts like, "I always fail," "I am not good enough," "Nothing ever works out for me," then your brain, that beautiful and loyal organ, is simply delivering you to the destination those thoughts have been programming in. It is not punishing you. It is doing exactly what it was trained to do. And here is the good news. You can retrain it. Not instantly, not in one morning, although one morning is a spectacular place to start. But through consistent, deliberate, loving repetition of new thoughts, you can literally change the shape of your brain. You can carve new canyons. You can build new highways. You can tell your nervous system a new story about who you are and what you deserve and what is possible for you. And over time, your nervous system will believe you, because your nervous system cannot tell the difference between something that is vividly imagined and something that is actually happening. This is documented. This is real. This is not me trying to sell you something. Well, I am trying to sell you your own power back, which you already own, so technically it is free. Now let us get into it. Let us start speaking. And as you say these words, I want you to not just read them, I want you to feel them. I want you to find that place in your chest, that deep inner knowing, and let these words land there like seeds in good soil. Say them out loud if you can. Whisper them if you must. Think them fiercely, if that is all you have right now. But bring all of you to this, because all of you is exactly what is needed. I am fully in my power. Say that again. I am fully in my power, not partially, not occasionally on weekends when the conditions are right and Mercury is not doing anything concerning. Fully, completely, right now, as I am, in this body, in this moment, with this life. I am fully in my power. Now I can hear some of you thinking, but I do not feel powerful. And that is a completely fair objection. But here is the thing about power. It does not wait for you to feel it before it exists. It is not hiding somewhere waiting for you to have a good hair day and clear your inbox before it agrees to show up. Your power is inherent. It is baked in. It was given to you at the moment of your arrival in this world, and nothing that has happened since then, no failure, no rejection, no unkind word from an unkind person, none of it has taken it away. It has perhaps buried it under a great deal of accumulated nonsense, but it is there. It has always been there. And today, we are digging it out. I am strong. I am capable. I am worthy of everything good that is coming to me. Now pause on that last one, because I notice that is the one where people tend to hesitate. The worthiness one. The I deserve good things one. We are oddly comfortable saying we are strong because strength sounds earned. It sounds like something you get after you have suffered enough or worked hard enough. But worthiness, oh, that one sits differently. That one makes people nervous, because somewhere along the way, many of us were taught that worthiness was conditional, that you had to do enough, be enough, achieve enough, sacrifice enough, before you were allowed to receive good things without guilt. And I am here this morning to respectfully and enthusiastically disagree with that entire framework. Your worthiness is not a reward. It is not something you earn by suffering through enough Monday mornings, or being selfless enough, or being productive enough. Your worthiness is your birthright. It is the factory setting, and anything anyone ever told you to contradict that was their limitation speaking, not your truth. I release everything that no longer serves me. I release doubt. I release fear. I release every story that tells me I am not enough. Now this one requires a little ceremony in your mind. I want you to picture all of those limiting beliefs, all of those old stories, all of those borrowed fears that you have been carrying around like a very heavy backpack full of other people's opinions. Picture yourself setting that backpack down, not because you are weak, but because you are wise enough to know you do not need to carry what is not yours. Set it down. Leave it there. Walk away lighter. Because here is the thing about carrying old beliefs into new situations. It is like trying to navigate to a destination you have never been to before while following directions from someone who has never left their hometown. Those directions were written for a different journey. They do not apply here. And yet so many of us are white-knuckling those old directions, insisting they must still be right, even as we drive further and further from where we want to go. I am open to receiving miracles. I am open to unexpected blessings. I am open to things working out better than I could have planned. Now this one, I want to sit in for a moment, because I think we dramatically underestimate how closed we are to receiving good things. We pray for blessings, and then when they show up in an unexpected package, we refuse them because they did not look exactly like what we ordered. We ask the universe for abundance, and then we turn down opportunities because they make us nervous. We want love, and then we find 17 reasons why the person in front of us is probably going to leave anyway, so we might as well not bother getting attached. Openness is a practice. It is an intentional, daily, sometimes hourly practice of saying, I do not know exactly how this is going to work out, and I am not going to pretend that I do. But I am choosing to believe that the universe is fundamentally for me and not against me. I am choosing to believe that good things are allowed to happen to me. I am choosing to stay open, even when my very sensible, very anxious brain is presenting me with a 12-point argument about why I should be more careful. I trust myself. Say that slowly. I trust myself. I trust my instincts. I trust my judgment. I trust that I have what it takes to handle whatever comes my way. Because here is what I know about you, dear person who chose to spend this morning with me. You have already handled everything that has come your way so far. Every hard thing, every devastating thing, every embarrassing thing, everything that you were absolutely certain at the time was going to finish you. You are still here, which means your survival rate so far is 100%. That is statistically excellent. Every challenge I have faced has made me more of who I am meant to be. Sit with that one.